Yeah, good. Yes. Okay, so let's go to what we want to do. If you have registered for the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, please, we are having the pre-masterclass session starts today. This is going to be so rich that even if you are new to this, even if you don't know anything about numerology or anything we're doing, the pre-masterclass alone is going to sort you out. What? No, we are posting. Oh yeah, post it to the groups. But no. We'll come back in the evening so we can post that. So let's just let this be organic. Let's just have this. No need to post to the groups. I really love the image. This is one of the modules of the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. Greetings. And this module is called Universal Year 1, which is 2026, Personal Year Compatibility Table. Vaughn, greetings. Please double tap the screen and share the video with your friends. This is what happened. My screen is off. Okay, here's the laptop. Personal Year Compatibility Table. That's what this is called. Personal Year Compatibility Table. This is one of the modules of the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. And what this module is going to do for you is going to help you integrate your personal numerology into the universal numerology. So I'm just going to brief you from this to give you a tip of the iceberg. So those of you who haven't registered, don't ask me how, too many questions. No, the answers are for those who have registered. Now, 2026 is Universal Year 1. How do I know that? How did I know that? 2026. Basically, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals what? 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 6, 10. 1 plus 0, 1. That's how we got 1 as the universal year number for 2026. You know, in numerology, there is universal number. There is personal numbers. There are personal numbers and there are universal numbers. So what does universal year 1 mean? Number 1, new beginning. Yes. New beginning. That's number 1. New beginning. 2025 is universal year 9, which is the end of a 9-year cycle. In numerology, a decade is 9. The single digits 1 to 9 is simply telling you that that is a decade, right? So 1 is the beginning. 9 is the ending. So we are crossing from 9 to 1. Everything, life is cyclical in nature. Time is cyclical in nature. Everything reincarnates. It goes from 1 to 9, and then from 9 it goes back to 1, right? So 2026, universal year 1, signifies new beginning, 1. 2, initiation. People's initiative will be on fire. Their intuition will be, their logic will be sharpened. Their logical reasoning. You're going to see how people are going to be more logical in 2026. Change. When there is new beginning, it brings about what? It can be change in the economy, it can be change in government, it can be change in your personal life, change in your relationship, change in your financial condition, right? Courage. 2026 is courage, audacity. The year of audacity. It's a very masculine year. So men, you have to wake up in 2026 because it's your year actually. Identity reset. Identity reset. Identity reset. So one of the numbers that you have to pay attention to in 2026 is your day of birth number, or basically your life path number. Because if you invest a lot in your life path number, your day of birth number is part of your life path. So meaning your identity is part of your purpose. Leadership, self-leadership. You can't be waiting for people to tell you what to do. The principle of self-government, that's the energy that rules 2026. Self-government, govern mentality, the ability to govern yourself without being told what to do. You know what to do. You're not waiting to be pampered. You're not waiting for prophecy from anybody. You function from convictions from your inside. Now let's look at the compatibility matrix. Universal year 1, personal year compatibility table, right? I'm just giving you a tip of the iceberg. So the full dose is for those who register for the masterclass. So personal year, right? 1, compatibility. And then theme of your experience, meaning what you are going to experience, the definition of your experience in 2026. The beautiful thing is that you can improvise. You can adapt. So it's not carved in stone. Please, it's not carved in stone. It doesn't mean that if your number is not compatible with the universal year number, then your life is over. Stop listening to such people. They put you in a state of panic. See, 2025, a lot of people didn't do anything because they were told that in 2025 you should not do anything. Those are people who are not in control of their lives, and they are trying to use esoteric knowledge as cover-up. They don't want to do anything anyways. So numerology has come to tell them, astrology has now told them that 2025 is year of ending. So sit down in your house, cross your leg, don't do anything. No, that's not spirituality. Spirituality, you are in control. You are an alchemist. You can improvise, you can integrate, you can adapt. You can use the same item that you use as a tool, as a weapon. You can leverage, you can navigate. That's the whole purpose of spirituality. It's not stalling, it's not passiveness. It's not accepting anything life throws at you, like that's the way it is, because my number says this, because my zodiac says this. Those are excuses of lazy people. Personal year 1, right, is extremely compatible with 2026. If your personal year number is 1, can anybody here tell us how to calculate personal year number? Tell us how to calculate the formula for calculating personal year number. If you are already registered to the 36-day masterclass, we are starting the pre-masterclass tonight, where we're going to teach you everything you need to know about numerology, even before the masterclass begins. How do you calculate your personal year number? Somebody in the audience, help us. Type it. How do you calculate personal year number? Somebody in the audience tell us. How do you calculate personal year number? There should be one person here who can help us with that. How to calculate your personal year number. The day of birth plus year of birth. The day of birth plus month of birth plus year. No, that's life partner. That's not how to calculate personal year number. Birth month, birthday, and the current year. Thank you. So it's the day of your birth. This thing can just dry off like, is it a demon? Yeah? Yeah. Day of birth plus month of birth plus current universal year. That's how you calculate your personal year number. Day of birth plus month of birth plus current universal year. So, what is the universal year number of 2026? Somebody in the audience help us. What is the universal year number of 2026? What is the universal year number of 2026? 1. How did we get 1? How did we get 1? Can someone help us with that? How did we arrive at 1 as the universal year number for 2026? 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6. Thank you. That gives us 1. So can someone here provide their day of birth and their month of birth number? The day you were born and the month you were born. The day you were born and the month you were born. Because we said the calculation for universal year number is day of birth plus month of birth plus current universal year number. Right? So 15th June simply means the day of birth is 15. The month of birth is June. June is the 6th month, right? And the universal year number is what? 1. So we are calculating 15 plus 6 plus 1. Right. So meaning 1 plus 5, 6 plus 6 plus 1. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 1. 1 plus 3, 4. So for this person, their personal year number for 2026 is 4. Their personal year number for 2026 is 4. So now, if their personal year number for 2026 is 4, is it compatible with the universal year number 1? That's the next question to ask. And like I said, it is not a death sentence. Stop listening to fearmongers. Everything is an excuse tool for them. Right? So what we want to figure out now is the personal year number 4 compatible with the universal year 1? If it is not compatible, it simply means that whoever sent that those details would have to navigate the challenges they will be faced with. Not that they will go into passiveness and apathy. If it is compatible with universal year 1, it simply means that they are going to leverage opportunities. And personal year 1 is extremely compatible. If your personal year number is 1, is the most compatible number with the universal year 1. So, meaning, what is the theme of your experience in 2026? What, at the end of 2026, how are we going to define your experience? It's going to be double new beginning. Double new beginning. It's going to be destiny ignition. Your destiny will be ignited. During the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, I am going to explain further on what you can do, the things you should engage in, the things you should not do. If you want the year to be double new beginning and destiny ignition, right? Once again, if you have already registered for the manifestation mastery, we are starting a mastery class tonight at 9:30. We are starting tonight. We want to make sure that we prepare you for the 36-day event. And a lot of you, there are many things you need to know that you don't know yet. And there are people who are part of the class that they are far ahead of you, right? So we want to make sure that we prepare you so that everybody can be up to speed. Nobody will drag anybody back. You get what I'm saying? Igali, please pay attention to the session. So now, if your personal year number is 2, okay, let's do something. 3 people. Give us your day of birth and your year of birth number, your month of birth. Your day of birth and your month of birth number. Your day of birth and your month of birth number. Or I'll just use any example. Why does it always take time before I get the comment here? Day of birth. Okay, someone said January 2nd. So a person born on the 2nd of January simply means day of birth 2, year of birth 1, universal year 1 equals 4. Why are all of you carrying 4? Meaning that their personal year number is 4. Now, is 4 compatible with universal year 1? Is neutral. 4 is neutral. So if your personal year number is 4 in 2026, it means that you carry an energy, a micro pinnacle energy that is neutral to the year. Neither good, neither compatible, nor non-compatible. Neither friendly, nor unfriendly. So what is the theme of your experience in 2026 if your personal year number is 4? First thing, work. You must work. You must work. You must work smart. You can't chill. This is not the time to chill. And I'm not saying go and start working hard and thinking that, all of this hard work. You must work with frequency. You must work in alignment with your soul. But work you must. You must be disciplined. This is not the time to faff around. Discipline. That's how you are going to make up for the neutrality of your personal year number. You must be disciplined. You must level up your discipline. You must have values and principles that you uphold. You must minimize fun. No, you can't. You must pay attention to details. That's how you alchemize the energy. That's how you adapt to the energy of the new year of 2026 that is neutral to your own energy. And the more you do that, the more you align yourself with the energy of 2026. Foundation building. You must lay the foundation and structure, proper structure for 2027. Imagine somebody whose personal year number, if you are just talking, you don't know your personal year number, you just want to type so that somebody will talk. Because a lot of people, they go to all these TikTok sessions where one charlatan is just throwing numbers at them. So if you don't know how to calculate, I are just throwing numbers, that one is on you. Because we are doing serious business here, not those things that they do on TikTok. So someone said our personal year number is 5. right? So if our personal, so what does 5 represent? What does 5 represent? Because if we are saying 5 is compatible with universal year 1, why? What does 5 represent? 5 represents adaptability, freedom, change. So there's a lot of similarities between 5 and 1. So meaning that 5 is extremely compatible. Let's give it 5 star. 5 is extremely compatible with universal year 1. Meaning it is the year for you where you're going to have a lot of opportunities to leverage. So that's not the time for you to be chilling somewhere and be waiting for one sky daddy to jump down from the sky and come and throw blessings on your head. If you can step out in 2026, whoever you are that said your personality number is, your personal year number is, if you can step out, the energy is in your favor. Because the theme of your year is going to be freedom. Freedom to do and become. Movement. Your actions are going to yield results speedily. Relocation. You probably need to relocate. It is not the year. Opportunities. So it's the year for you that you can't stay in a particular place for too long. You should move around more. Maybe once in a month, move from where you are to a new place. Maybe spend some weekend in a place and all that. Now let's go further. What compatibility means. This is just, I'm giving you a tip of the iceberg from what we are doing during the 36-day mastery. So if you want to have the full dose, go and register. Send it here. What compatibility means for you. This is a deep analysis. Personal year 1, we said highly compatible. I'm going to focus on only this number, 1 and 5. Personal year 1 is highly compatible. If your personal year number is 1 in 2026, is highly compatible. No, I don't want people that will just pass by. So if you want to stay, stay. I don't answer questions of people who just pass by. I'm not here to throw numbers at people and be lying to them. So if you are just passing by, please just pass by. But if you want to say, stay. Because you have to be taught first, not just throw numbers at you and be running away. My personal year number. Wait, I teach here. I teach. I impart knowledge. So you can have the tools and resources you need, not just running around with numerology and numbers without results. All right, so personal year 1 is highly compatible. New identity. Those are the themes of your experience in this year. New life, new cycle. You are going to be presented with new opportunities because you are perfectly aligned with 2026. You are perfectly aligned with 2026. Now, wow. You are perfectly aligned. It's the printer that is acting like a demon. Don't worry, leave it. Now, there are these opportunities that you're going to encounter. Business opportunities. Accept it. Don't say no to business opportunities. Even if you don't know anything about it, don't say no to business opportunities. Accept it. Start the business. Launch new projects. Reinvent your life. It is your season of reinvention because you are starting a new 9-year cycle with your personal year 1. So you are in sync with every universal year number. Quimsy Beauty, what message did you send? Somebody will attend to your message in the DM. Move into new territories. I remember I was out of Nigeria for like 2 years and I came back in 2016. Then 2017, something was just telling me, leave again, leave. And it was universal year 1. And now, 2026, we're talking about moving to Abeokuta and starting the International Conscious City. So you see, something will be pushing you to move because the energy is in your favor. You can't stall. You can't sit down somewhere waiting for Sky Daddy. There's nothing like 22 personal year number. Your personal year number can never be 22 because when it comes to cycles, it's 1 to 9. When it gets to 9, it goes back to 1. There is no master number in cycles. Now, it doesn't mean that challenges will not arise. But because the energy is in your favor, so what do? You have your weapon to fight with. So you must avoid self-doubt. Don't overplan. Don't wait for the perfect condition before you move. The energy is in your favor. Move. Nike, just do it. That's the energy if you are personal year number 1. Just do it. Meaning, because see, you have other numbers, you have your 5 most important numbers, you have your pinnacle cycle, but because you have been able to find one in one of your charts, and luckily for you, it is your personal year number. So one of your weapons is the avoidance of self-doubt. Don't doubt. Don't wait for the perfect condition. Don't overplan. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for validation. Move. Execute. Implement. Highly compatible. That's what it is. Now let's look at a number that is semi-compatible. Like 4 is semi-compatible, right? 4 is not highly compatible. It is semi-compatible. If your personal year number is 4, it is semi-compatible, not highly compatible. If you want to calculate, you want to know all of these things, we can't do it here. You have to register for the masterclass. We are starting pre-masterclass sessions today. And we are focusing on numerology and the spirit science of manifestation. So from today, we're going to make sure we teach those who have registered for the masterclass, who are new to this, so that by the time we start the masterclass on the 16th of December, everybody is on the same page. We are giving you quality for your money. Personal year 4, semi-compatible. What is the theme of your experience? Structure, discipline, consistency. Meaning your number is not extremely compatible with 2026. It is semi-compatible, yet you can still make the best of it by building structures, by being disciplined, by being consistent. Year 1, universal year 1 wants change, but your personal year 4 wants stability. So you must exercise stability in the season of change. If not, the kind of changes that will befall you without stability. If change hits you and you don't have stability, it's all over. So what I'm going to say to you guys is this. Someone gave us a scholarship of 1 million for the masterclass, and we were able to get 10 people to enjoy that scholarship benefit. Yeah, we're able to get 10 people, right, that enjoy that benefit. I will not give this masterclass to anybody for free. If you don't have money, no problem. Go and be watching the free YouTube videos. So, only for today, if you have, we are done with the scholarship, right? But we just want to do this only for today. We can take 100,000 from only 5 people for today, and that's it. So now, if your personal year number is 4, your theme is structure, discipline, consistency, because year 1 wants change. Personal year 4 wants stability. So stability must be your watchword in the year of change. Because if stability is not your watchword in the year of change, the change is going to shake you and you won't be able to stand. So because it is semi-compatible, you are still going to be exposed to some opportunities. Or you are going to have to position yourself for opportunities. And what do? One, you have to build new systems. You have to build long-term foundations. If you are planning to invest and your personal year number is 4, in 2026, you should focus on real estate. Yes. You focus on real estate. And when I say real estate, I don't mean, all this scam real estate that people are doing. If you have a career restructuring, that's how you use stability to adapt to the change that the universal year 1 will bring your way. Right. Now that is semi-compatible. Now let's look at a year that is not low compatibility. Low compatibility. 9. Universal year 9. If you want to register and you are from Ghana, just send a DM. We have people from Ghana in the team, on the team, and then in the masterclass. Like about 7-8 people, subscribers are from Ghana. So just send a DM. Now, if your personal year number is 9, it is very low compatibility because endings and beginnings, they kind of conflict. But it is not a death sentence. That's why you are a spiritual person. You are an alchemist, right? So year 1 wants new beginning, but your personal year 9 must end what must die, must let go. So you have to position yourself and be intentional about emotional cleansing and healing. Don't be worried. Emotional cleansing and healing. Yes. That's how you position yourself to be in alignment with the energy of 1. New identity. So you see, you develop a new identity. Reinvent yourself. Recreate yourself. Change your style. Rebrand yourself. The moment you start doing all of these things, you are already vibing the energy of 1. You become. Last year I told you, I said, if your personal year number is not in sync with the universal year number, become a snake. Become 9. Become 9. Karmic resets. Release of old relationships. You have to, in a personal year 9, universal year 1, the people that must go, you must let them go. There are people that must go. When you are either in a personal year 9, universal year 9, there are things and people that must leave your life. Sometimes there are people you least expect, but they are not meant to follow you into your next 9-year cycle. It's dangerous. Anything that follows you into a 9-year cycle, it takes a lot of strength and vigor and effort to reposition yourself back. So it's better you don't let them follow you into a new 9-year cycle. So release of old relationships that are no longer serving you. Right? Ending toxic cycles. Whatever it is. Now you're going to be faced with some challenges. Since you are also Vaughn, you're going to be part of the 36-day manifestation. You are going to understand it better. You will feel stuck. It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. And you are a spiritual person. You are an alchemist. Change your feelings when you feel stuck. Move. Sometimes take a trip. Sometimes just take a walk, intentional long walk, because you are planning a brand new 9-year cycle for yourself personally. Sometimes confusion will creep in. Confusion. Don't worry, confusion is part of life. It's normal. And the antidote to confusion is clarity. Clarity. And meditation. Focusing on what matters to you. Rituals and routines. Making sure that every day you have your morning mapping. You map your morning. You are selfish when it comes to your attention, especially your morning prime energy. You don't give it to anybody, you give it to yourself. Unexpected endings will take place. Unexpected. In a universal year one, usually we do the 2024, 2025, 2025, 2026. But at the beginning of a new 9-year cycle, you don't use this method. Start the year with the universal year number. So whether your birthday is in August, September or not, from January, you are starting with the new universal year number. My personal year number begins in January, and I'm going to show you why. You see, a lot of you need to register for the masterclass. That's the best way I can help you and that you can help yourself. Let me show you something about the month of January so you can understand how powerful 2026 is. And this is always very rare, right? It's very rare. The last time we had a year like 2026, it was 60 years ago. 1966. The last time we had a calendar that is similar to this calendar was in 1942. Yeah, maybe somewhere after that, but 1942 is like the closest I can remember. Same calendar. So I tell people, I said it's not prophecy, it's pattern energy mapping. You study patterns. Patterns repeat themselves. Patterns are not coincidence. It's a repeat of something. It's a repeat of an algorithm. So why am I saying that you don't do my birthday is in June, my universal year number will start in June? No, start in January. You know why? You have several portals in January. Several portals in January that you have. Several portals. And I'm going to show you, and you will tell me if you find this, if this is common. On the 1st of January, we have the first portal. The first day of this year, the Gregorian calendar, is a massive portal. So you see how the universe is generous and benevolent. You see how God is awesome. The first day of the year is a portal. It's markers. I'll throw them away. Inshallah. The first day is 1st of January 1, 2026, which is universal year 1, which is 3. This is a portal. The first day of the year. Your birthday is on the first day of the year. The gift you can give to yourself is to subscribe to the masterclass. That's all I can say. You know me, I don't push things. If you want, fine. You don't want, no problem. The most important month in 2026 is January. The most important month in 2026 is January. For Larry, if the universe runs on the law of repetition, right? And this calendar is what has been used for over 100 years, then it has become a law in the universe. It has become a bylaw of the universe. Let's stop looking for complexities. It makes life difficult for us. I know the African calendar, the lunar calendar. I observe all of those things, but now we are talking about this calendar. Let's focus on that. So if you don't want to, no problem, but let's focus on that. This is a calendar that most of you, your grandfathers, used. So it has been established, signed, and sealed because it has gone through the tests of time and the law of repetition. So let's leave all those arguments. The most important month in 2026 is January. The most important month. A lot of people, if they miss January, no, they've missed. So those who always wait, I'll wait till March, I'll wait till April. The year is just, so there is nothing like the year is just starting in 2026. You hit the ground running. Fire horse, Chinese astrology, fire horse. And my brother that I was asking, does the universe recognize Western calendar? When you check all the other calendars, the Archons of Ghana, the Yoruba cosmology, check the Dogons of Mali, check the Zulu, South Africans, check all of them. It's the same meaning. It's the same meaning. If you want to know more, register for the masterclass and I'll share that with you. It's not, thank you, it's a pattern. It's not about calendar. So leave the calendar. That's the first portal in the year, beginning, the first day of the year. The first day of the year. And then the next one then gives you the 10th of January, another portal. I want to show you something. Another portal by the 10th of January. So it's not a year to dull yourself. It's not a year to wait for anything. It's risky to wait. Then it takes you again, the 19th of January, another portal. Guys, man. What an amazing year for us. And then it moves again, it goes to 28th of January, another portal. 4 portals in 1 month. In a month, 4 different portals in a month. Can you imagine? Just so you are equipped and ready for the next 9 years. You are not just starting a new year, you are starting a new decade, a new 9-year cycle. That's where you're starting. What did I say? January is the most important month of 2026. January is. Now, at the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, we're going to look at, we'll delve deeper into these dimensions. There are several modules on universal numerology and how to integrate your personal numerology, how to develop your North Star charts using your pinnacle cycle to plan your next 9-year cycle. The neuro spirit science of manifestation is too loaded for anybody to miss. I'm coming back later in the evening, so this is going to be brief. We're going to end this now. But for those of you who would like to know more about this and you'd like to register for the masterclass, click the link in the bio or send a DM. I'll take 2 questions and then we close the session. 2 questions. And I'll prefer people who will come up so we can talk, not comment. No. 2 questions. 2 questions. Send a request and your request will be accepted. 2 questions. Ibro, pay attention to you. If there are no questions, we're going to end this session. But if there are questions, I would gladly answer them. Don't dull yourself in 2026. And then when you dull yourself, you go and start joining early morning prayers where you scream and yell on top of your voice as if God is some talk or some deaf talk that doesn't know what he's doing. Your background is very noisy.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Go ahead, I can hear you. Go ahead.
So good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is concerning the teaching year you were talking about, because my universal year number is 5. Then you
Yeah.
were saying that we're highly compatible with the year with the personal year of 2026. So my question is that, so what are the things one can really do to scale up? I don't know, like, what can I really do to scale up? Like, okay, to really act so that 2026 should be profitable for me.
I mentioned a few of them, and I'm going to repeat them again for you. The theme of 2026 for you as a personal year 5 is freedom, expansion, movement, meaning that you must
Okay.
be intentional about your personal freedom. You must be intentional about expansion, maybe to your business, your career, whatever you do. You must be intentional about movement. You
Okay.
can't afford to be stuck
Okay.
in a place. Because when you do this, you are
Okay.
going to start leveraging opportunities in the area of relocation, in the area of travel, in the area of career change, relationship upgrades. You're going to have viral moments, right?
Yes, sir.
This is one with my last word. Quantum leaps in your life.
Okay,
It
sir.
doesn't mean you're not going to have challenges, please. And your challenges are actually very personal. For instance, impulsiveness. You have to learn how to think before you act. You have to learn how to be still before you move. So you don't make mistakes. Scattered focus. These are the things that can deprive you of the opportunities because the energy is in your favor. The energy is naturally in your favor. You have to be careful with risky decisions. But
Okay.
then you have to make bold moves, right? But you are
Yes,
going to
sir.
make bold moves with strategy. And you must avoid self-sabotage. And
And I
then
do that a lot.
you introduce the energy of 4, discipline. Because you are going to explore a lot. People are going to call you, let's do this. Even you are going to be inspired to go and do stuff. So discipline must be your watchword. Because in
Okay.
exploring, if discipline is your watchword, you can never make mistakes. I hope that is
Okay.
helpful.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Next person. One more question and then we can close. One more question. What can one do on those dates? I don't understand the question, my brother. Let's take one more question and then we'll close the session. Christopher. Have you accepted his request?
No, I'm tapping into accept it. It's not accepting.
Okay, I think we're going to end it here because I'm coming back in the evening, right? Coming back in the evening and then we'll continue in the evening. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for joining and then see you later in the evening.